Welcome back to more Terraria with Brian. For today, there's a number of things that I could potentially do, but I think what I want to do to start is I still have a number of guide voodoo dolls, and I would not mind having some more of the emblems that you can get from the Wall of Flesh. Things like the Summoner... No, I've got the Summoner emblem. Things like the Ranged emblem and the Melee emblem could really be valuable to me. Just in case, I've got this portal gun that we got from defeating the Moon Lord, and so it allows you to kind of teleport between one place and another. And so what I want to do is leave one of those portals up top, just in case somehow I die going for the Wall of Flesh. But I'm going to head downstairs and put a portal down at the bottom, and hopefully we can fight the Wall of Flesh a few times and maybe get some of these emblems. So I'll meet you guys down there. Alright, so here is the end of my Hell Bridge. I guess the Stardust Dragon can take care of this guy. Part of my Hell Bridge is now under lava as a result of... I was mining some titanium back early in hard mode and opened up a big lava pool above, and so hopefully that won't come into play. But I'm just going to choose not to worry about that and hope that we don't get that far because I'll be killing the Wall of Flesh so fast. But I don't think I'm going to buff or anything or kind of worry about anything. Let's just go ahead and plan to use... I imagine this weapon will do pretty well against this guy. So we'll try this out. Wow! Hey, guess what? Turns out that weapon's pretty good. Oh, okay. That ended up being a whole lot easier than I thought. And I wonder, do these treasure bags stack? It would be convenient if they do. I'm not going to have another guide yet. I didn't even think about that. It's about to turn daytime, and then the guide will be able to respawn. So I'll just sort through some inventory for a minute here. I guess while I'm waiting for the guide to respawn, I can open up this treasure bag and see that I got the Sorcerer emblem, which is the emblem that I didn't really want, which is kind of a shame. But oh well, what you gonna do? But I will wait for another guide to appear, and then we'll give this another go. And speaking of NPCs and appearing, do I have all the NPCs at this point, apart from Santa Claus? I guess I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 19 currently. With the guide, that would be 20. I feel like there might be one other NPC, but it's not immediately obvious to me who I'm missing. I'll have to take a look at that, because I forget if there's an achievement for getting all the NPCs, and I don't know if I've ever gotten that achievement before. Trent the guide has arrived, just in time. Just in time to die. Alright, so let's fight the Wall of Flesh once again. And yeah, I guess I'll just hold down the button and stand here, which seems like it's enough to kill this guy. Yep. Alright, that's pretty cool. What do we get this time? Wall of Flesh mask, another Summoner emblem. Alright, so still not stuff that I need. Let's hope another guide shows up quickly, because I have work to do. Did I do something wrong with the portal gun? I can't seem to use this portal to get back home. Oh well, Joe the guide has arrived. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into the portal gun and see if I'm doing something wrong, or I'm not sure what happened there. Let's go ahead and kill the Wall of Flesh, since that's so much fun to do. Ta-da! And see what we get this time. It's going to be... Hey, the Ranger emblem. Okay, that's one of the ones that I wanted. That's good. Logan the guide has arrived. Okay, here we go. Once again. Guide voodoo doll into the lava. Press the button. Wall of Flesh are going down. Hooray! That guy's going down too. Crazy skeleton archer. And this time we get... Warrior emblem. That's the thing I wanted. Alright, I do have another guide voodoo doll, because I managed to kill another guy while I was down here, but that's good enough for me for now. Oh, looks like there's another guide voodoo doll up here right now, actually, as well. Alright, so I guess I'll take that. But let's head home and move on to the next thing. Next up, let's equip the discount card and reforge these emblems. I would like to get, I guess, warding or menacing. Either of those would be pretty acceptable. And so we'll just see what we manage to get. They're actually really cheap. Warding warrior emblem. Alright, I can live with that. And for the ranger emblem, let's see how much money I have to spend on this one. I think I would prefer menacing on this one, honestly. Warding. Alright, but I can live with that. And another sorcerer emblem. Or sorry, another summoner emblem we don't need, and a sorcerer emblem we don't need. I think there's something I can combine with one of the golem things with that, actually, into some other kind of thing you do. And so let me go talk to the guide about that, because I don't remember the details. 5 souls of Might, Sight, and Fright could turn an emblem into an Avenger emblem, and since I already have a summoner emblem, I suppose that's what I ought to use, and I think I still have the souls. So do I see the Avenger emblem on here? And do I do it in an anvil? I'm not sure if I still have the souls. I didn't look carefully in that chest, but what was the correct... Tinkerer's Workshop. Got it. Interesting. Okay, so I need 5 souls of Might, Sight, and Fright. And so let's see. Sight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from the Destroyer, Might, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, I have it. And so let's go to the Tinkerer's Workshop and craft an Avenger emblem. I want to select the Summoner one, just to make absolutely sure that it doesn't somehow consume the wrong one. I'm going to put the other ones inside a box so that they're not in my inventory. And then, yes, okay, great. Make the Avenger emblem right there. And then I will go ahead and grab these once again. Actually, these are the only ones I plan to use. I'm not going to use the Sorcerer emblem right now. But with the discount card still equipped, we will go talk to the Goblin Tinkerer once more and also reforge the Avenger emblem. Actually, is this an ingredient in something else? It is. It's a material. And I don't remember exactly what it's an ingredient for, so before we spend money reforging it, let's see if I can upgrade it. Because I just can't remember. I don't usually do this. Eye of the Golem turns it into Destroyer emblem. So that's damage and critical strike. This is damage. It can also turn into a mana thing or a melee knockback thing. And melee speed. That's with the Power Glove. And the Power Glove is like the Titan Glove plus something else. That actually could be interesting. Although, honestly, Destroyer Emblem, that one sounds like it's the best. And do I have the Eye of the Golem? I don't remember, actually. Let me look through my boxes really quick. I do not have the Eye of the Golem, but one thing I do have is a Lizard Power Cell and the Lizard Altar, and so we can go ahead and fight him once more. And I presume that he's going to be super easy with this awesome weapon as well. And so I'm not going to think too hard about it. And maybe we'll get lucky and he'll drop it, and if not, then at least we tried. But I'm not going to go back and try to farm any more power cells right now. But it does indeed seem to be the case that he is very easy with this weapon. I don't know that this is as good for like the small single target damage. I'm not doing a very good job of aiming it right now either, actually. But it's definitely serviceable. Alright, so we get our treasure bag, and inside of it we get, sadly, another possessed hatchet. Alright, I tried. Since I have it, I think I'm going to give this a try, just because I don't think I've ever made it before. I have a Feral Claws and a Titan Glove, and so that means I can make a Power Glove. And then the Power Glove, I guess, combines with the Avenger Emblem, which is just 12% flat damage, into this, which is 12% increased melee speed and melee knockback. Oh, I thought it was increased damage as well. It's just melee knockback and speed. Oh, that's a Power Glove, right. Mechanical Glove is 12% increased damage and melee speed. So is that melee damage or all damage? I'm unclear, but either way, I'm happy enough to give it a try. And so we're going to try that as a weapon. I guess I can equip it right now, probably, and see. Right now, Star Wrath is 144 melee damage. If I equip this, it becomes 160 melee damage. Okay. And let me get things back to how they were, and then let's take something that's not melee damage. This is 59 range damage, and if I equip this, it becomes 57 melee damage because it just equipped it instead of the Menacing Discount card, which is not what I meant to do. So once again, this is 59, and if I put it over here instead of the boots, it is still 59. So it does seem to only affect melee damage as far as I can tell. Alright, and I definitely want to turn this one into Menacing, I'm pretty sure, so let me go talk to the Goblin Tinkerer once more. Menacing, second try, 4% damage. Alright. So I could choose to equip this for tons of extra melee damage, and I could also put on the warrior emblem, and I could do those instead of probably the Charm of Myths and maybe the Pygmy Necklace during a boss fight, I imagine. Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with ways to increase my damage output for a boss fight, because I think I want to do Duke Fishron next. There's a gold squirrel right here. Do I have my... the thing you catch gold squirrels with? Oops. Stardust Dragon just happened to casually saunter on by, and the gold squirrel is no more. Alright, and I did have it on me, the golden bug net. It's right there in my inventory. Oops, oh well. Alright, Duke Fishron, I'm curious to see... I'm going to read up on the portal gun and see if there's like a maximum range, or there's something else that I did wrong to figure out why it didn't work exactly the way that I thought it was going to. Because I thought I'd be able to teleport like downstairs and different things. So let me go read about that really quick. Apparently the portal gun has a maximum range of 675, and so that basically makes it useless to me. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that, and I guess we will walk over to the ocean and figure out what build I want to fight Duke Fishron with. While I'm thinking about it, I've got the Contaminator out because I noticed that Hallow was sneaking up right over here. And so I'm going to quickly kind of unhallow this area, just to kind of stave it off for a little bit. I'm sure it's creeping up a bit, and I'll actually do a little bit over here as well, just in case. And then we might also need to contaminate over on the ocean, because it looks like the rightmost ocean might be corrupted, but I'll meet you guys over there and we'll take a look. Yeah, sure enough, the ocean over here is totally unhappy. I guess there's still sharks spawning in it, so maybe it would still count as an ocean for Fishron as well. I'm not sure exactly how that works. We'll go ahead and contaminate this area so the music changes back. I see we've got ocean music over here. And let me do a little bit more work over on this side. Alright, and for Fishron, what I think I'm going to do is change to the Ranger emblem, because I think he's hard to hit, and so I think I'll probably focus on using the Vortex Speeder a fair bit. And I thought I just put the Contaminator away, and I accidentally put away the Rainbow Gun. That's something that I am... it's a common mistake that I often make. So I think this is the build we'll use against Fishron, and honestly, I don't have a good sense. I haven't fought him in a while, and so I don't have a good sense of how easy or difficult he's going to be. And so rather than think too hard about it or worry too much about it, I'm just going to give it one shot here at the beginning, and we'll see how it goes, and we will adjust from there. But off camera before, since the last episode, I fished up 5 of the things one uses to summon him. And so, here is Duke Fishron, being all super fishy. And here is the very loud Vortex Blaster, being all blasty. And so we'll fight Duke Fishron and see how it goes. Oh boy. Gosh, this thing is loud. Okay, and I need to heal. And since I have taken off the Charm of Myths, I don't know that I'm going to get a second heal during this fight. But it seems like we've already gotten him into Phase 2, because it seems like his eyes have turned yellow, which I think is like his Phase 2 look. And so it seems like the Vortex Blaster, coupled with the Ranger Emblem, and the rest of my build is doing pretty well. And so if I can just get lucky here for a few more seconds and avoid taking too much damage, I think we'll be able to finish him off. Lost track of where he is on the screen. There he is. Hooray! Duke Fishron has been defeated. I'm a genius. And let's see what we get. Gosh, my inventory is already pretty full. I guess I'll dump some things off in the safe so that we can see exactly what we get. So let me pop a few things in here that I don't need to be having right now. Alright, and if we open this treasure bag... Fishron wings! That was one of the things I was hoping to get, actually. The Flare-On is a melee weapon. It's some kind of flail, I guess. Oh, right, that makes these bubbles. I forgot about that. That's actually kind of a cool weapon. And I thought there was one more thing. Shrimpy Truffle. Right, this is a mount, right? And it kind of flies, but then it can also like move super fast underwater. Yeah. Alright, that's pretty cool. Neat. Do I want to fight Fishron again at all? I don't know that I do, actually. The Fishron wings are the main thing that I wanted to get, because I'm pretty sure that they're an upgrade against either of these. So yeah, sure enough, is the case. that the wings that I've gotten are going to be an upgrade, and so let's reforge these guys and see if we can get menacing or warding on them. Menacing! Fishron wings. Great. And I guess let's go ahead. At this point, I will trade them out for the menacing frozen wings, and we can use them whenever we want to be menacing. And let's just get a sense. Oh, yeah. It's faster and higher. Neat. Okay, those are some pretty good wings. There's actually even better wings that I could have made already by using my Luminite bars or whatever you get from the Moon Lord, but I want to use those for something else later. And so I'm happy enough to go ahead and upgrade to the Fishron wings for now. So that is cool. It seems like we have Traveling Merchant. And so let's see if he has got anything good for us. Nope. Pretty sure I already have the stopwatch. Actually, the stopwatch was the one thing that I needed. It combines with the DPS meter and the metal detector into the goblin tech. And then with that, do I have everything I need to upgrade to the final accessory thingy? Let's talk to the guide. What does the goblin tech combine with? The GPS. I am apparently not carrying around. I have a watch. What else do I need for the GPS? I would need the compass. Where do you get a compass? That's the one thing that I'm still missing. I don't think I have a compass. And I don't remember who drops the compass. Is it a mimic? Because I've got a depth meter. Got multiple depth meters. Yeah, I don't remember where the compass comes from right now. I'm going to go look that one up. I was looking it up, and it turns out that the compass can be dropped by a variety of different creatures. One of them is piranhas, and piranhas are relatively easy to spawn a lot of. So I'm going to head over to the surface jungle and try to fight a bunch of piranhas and see if we can get the compass to drop. Ooh, there's a Martian probe. I don't want to fight the Martians right now, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy it. I think perhaps piranhas don't spawn in hard mode because I don't know that I've seen a single one. I've been trying to get this area more watery on the surface, but I keep seeing Arapaima and those derpy guys and derplings and tortoises and all those. Oh, there's a piranha. Okay, the piranhas do spawn. I guess they're just much less likely to spawn nowadays. So far, I've only seen one more piranha spawn, so I'm going to guess that this was not the best strategy, and take a look at the other enemies that are able to drop the compass and see if I can go find one of them instead. A number of the underground ice biome enemies, like snowflynxes and armored Vikings, can drop the compass, and so a lot of this was corrupted, but I've gone ahead and taken the Contaminator, and I'm just trying to get rid of the corruption to turn this into a nice little snowy area where we can fight some of these guys, and so hopefully I can grab the compass from here. Hey, there we go! There's my compass. It did take a while. I picked up a few other vaguely interesting things around this area, but I finally managed to get my compass, so let's go back home. Did I leave anything here? I do want the water candle, thank you very much. But now that I finally have the compass, we can finally create the... Oh, right, there was a solar eclipse happening. Crap. Yeah, I don't want all my NPCs to die, so let me run over to my solar eclipse arena really quick and just fight off the solar eclipse. And then we'll deal with this. The Stardust Dragon even will defeat Mothron over there, even if he gets below where I can hit him. Grab some more Mothron wings. But yeah, I think I found a workable solar eclipse strategy now that I have this weapon. Which is basically to sit here and hold down the button. And then everything just goes fine. So the disadvantage of not having a sundial yet means I still have to fight through all of these silly events, even when they're not very interesting. I've just been sitting here holding down the button. The advantage of not having the sundial and fighting through all of these events means that we're going to have satisfying moments like this. I expect there's a ton of gold below me. Let's put on the gold ring. Some of it just hopped up here. And let's jump down here. Zing! Zing! 56 gold I just picked up right there. That's pretty cool. We got some more gold over here. 57 gold. Alright, that's pretty nice. And there's all kinds of objects lying on the ground that I need to go pick up. So let me go try to dump off some inventory and pick up some of this stuff and see if I got anything interesting. A couple of the things I picked up in the underground ice biome were a flower of frost, which is kind of like a Mario Fire Flower, except as Frost Flower, and then an awkward Ice Bow. I don't think I have any arrows on me, but basically would shoot frost arrows, which I think you get from maybe like Hallowed or Ice Mimics or something. But in any case, I don't need any of those things. And so I've just been selling off all of my stuff, and I ended up with 1 Platinum 96 after that and the solar eclipse. And so I'm up to 22 Platinum. At this point, I have a lot of money, but that was just a distraction. The thing that we wanted to do was to go over here, now that we have the compass, and see if I can craft the GPS. Hooray! And with the GPS, I can finally craft... Aren't these all the things I need now? I thought it was these 4, but I don't see it. Do you craft it in an anvil or something? What's going on? Hey, guide. Tell me what I craft with the GPS. Fish finder. Ooh, what is a fish finder? Weather, moon phase. I have a weather radio. Right. I have the fishing book. Hold on. I have this thing. Fisherman's Pocket Guide. And is there still another thing that I'm missing? If there is, I will be sad. The sextant. The sextant, I think, comes out of crates in hard mode. And so one would think with all the crates that I've opened that I would have a sextant as well somewhere. But I don't remember actually ever getting one. So maybe like the sundial. Gosh darn it, I don't see one. I'm still missing the sextant. Alright, let me double check that that's something that you get from crates, and I'll be right back. Gosh darn it, it seems like the sextant is a fishing award. Which means I need to do fishing quests. Which I'm not happy about at all right now. I was not planning to be so completionist in this playthrough, but then it's just kind of turned out that way. Cloudfish. I think I'll go try to fish one of those up really quick. Alright, I'll be right back. I did a couple more fishing quests. I didn't manage to get the sextant, so I think that's probably where we'll finish up today. Next time, I plan to revisit the tower defense events, because I don't think we've done any of the tier 3 stuff. And so there will be more stuff that if we can get some defender medals that we can purchase from the Tavern Keep, I believe, including some sentry weapons that apparently might even be better than the Staff of the Frost Hydra, which does 124 summon damage, but maybe the tier 3 stuff is that good and could be comparable. And so that is something to look forward to for next time, but at least we managed to kill Duke Fishron today and are making more progress towards really final endgame stuff with everything. I'm sure we'll revisit the Moon Lord, we'll do Martians, and we'll do Pumpkin Moon and Frost Moon at some point in the future as well. But I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye.